All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up this Sunday of action. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Mike.
Hey, here we go. 183. Mike. I'm coming after you. Here we go. Going to 26. Kill.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about.
All day, just like that.
Continuity,
just like
rhythm,
that.
number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Bang. 26.
Down it's Pollard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Let's go, D.
So what do you do?
I think you have to make sure that you crowd him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Oh, yeah. 26. Here we go again.
And he's not going to get there.
Under 10.
Might have even lost a yard. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Watch the run, watch the run.
53 to Mike.
Third and long for Prescott.
I got you.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
There we go.
53 is the mic.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On first and 10, Prescott. And a little floater there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
To the air again, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reuben Foster, the former national champion in Alabama, gets in for the sack. Prescott from the gun on third. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21.
We got this.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. It'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
This is Love. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. It'll be Love to try and get it first. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
On first down, Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Right stone. Travel.
Right back to him on first down. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go, fellas.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Rashad Perriman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Badgley now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
You ain't going nowhere.
Probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval, by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Mike 53.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10
Check.
at their own 15. So they're going to start with Pollard. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Here we go, 47.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check. 26. Check. 53.
Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the
Out of
Mike.
gun. Here's
Hey, watch the
Prescott.
slant.
Flushed out right. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Fielded just inside the 20.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Ready.
The Atlanta
Mike 55,
offense out
Mike
there
55.
for their next drive.
Go, go,
And they're
Mike.
hoping to redo their efforts in
Go,
the
go,
last
Mike.
drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix
I know
things
you
there.
feel that.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Exit. Ready. He's checking crack.
Quick pass out to Miller. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss.
Hey,
And now it's 3rd
got
down.
4 down.
Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Miller. He's got it. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Falcons.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Check 22. Check.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at
That's
the
where you
40.
belong.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. To Pittsburgh. Blue draw, Coco.
Ball.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
Right there in the middle.
So
55.
from Cowboy
Hey, come on,
territory
let's
now,
go.
here's 1st and 10 at the
Check
44-yard line.
55. Mike. You
He's
don't
going
want
to look
nothing.
deep for
You don't want
Perriman.
nothing. Hey.
Into
Hey,
heavy
you don't wanna
traffic,
see
and it's
me.
intercepted.
You don't want it.
Cheetah Bay Awuzie with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle.
Okay,
you know,
baby,
we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Looking to throw on second down. Prescott is going to float this over the middle deep, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Mike's 22, Mike 26, 26.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, look away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check. 56.
Here's Jackson. Third down. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Here we go, 46. All day, dog. 46.
Run with Connor to begin the drive. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
And it'll bring up 2nd down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if you're watching this in the film room, when they clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Mike 22, he's coming. 26.
Prescott from the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15.
Hey, kill.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time. Moves the chains as well. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. By Keanu Neal, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Swift, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Finds his tight end Ingram. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. 56 flat.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Joker, 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 Joker. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come.
49, check 49, check 49.
61, match box. What a race.
They'll run on first down. Swift and power running here down to the 6-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm on.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Switch it. Come on.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Boom! I see you, boy. I see you.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
John Brown set to kick off.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
We play to win. Let's go.
Come on, set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons
56.
offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we have got, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
Baby, let's go.
47 yards on the ground.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check 50. Check 50.
They'll try and run for
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Right
It's
there.
a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Get it on. West.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and
I'm going
goal.
to run you over.
Mike's 56. Mike's 50.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smiles.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Because ordinarily things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding what the receiver is running his route. Allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go, go, go. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I got it.
Jackson down to throw again. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Check.
Let's go. Drive on.
Let's go. Shift.
On first down, Swift. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. From the gun, it's Jackson. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now again, right side, Swift. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal.
Check your hot read. Hey, check 24.
Here's Jackson. Open man completes it to Butler. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
That's what I'm
they
talking
wind
about.
up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
It's run.
A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 17-yard line.
There we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost in 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
But it's hard because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Mike 22, Mike 26.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott going up top. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
Check. Hey, kill. There we go, going to 53. 26.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Pull it together.
Here's Pollard again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's go.
Kill. Here we go, 47.
First down, Cowboys.
26.
Prescott on first down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. They'll run on first down. Pollard And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys get a big answer. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down.
55.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now we give right side. Swift. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Mike, I got you. I got you.
And now we'll tuck it and run. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Love. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Switch gears. Go. Check. Go back. We got motion. Back up.
On 3rd down, Swift. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Falcons push further out in front. For them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last score. Well, obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Let's go. Number 53,
looks to throw first.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down near the 5.
All day.
Charles, whatever's
all
going
day.
on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
I would say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here we go, D.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Room here to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Way to go.
A big
That's
play
what I'm
there.
That's what I'm talking about.
97
Yeah.
yards.
Here we go.
And the Falcons push further out in front. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this?
Let's go,
and
baby.
each run has been more spectacular than the last.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said, I want to see something executed well before we get out of it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah.
We've been running this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out
I can't
there.
believe they let you play.
Deficit,
I can't
maybe
believe they
wanting
even
to
let you
risk
play.
an injury. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Kill.
Prescott
Let's go,
now.
D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
And he comes back with one complete. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker.
Over there. You're on an island.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Set. Ready. 54. Hey, Lobo. 54. Right stone. Travel.
Defense, let's get it right.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Going up top for Miller. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge.
We
And
got
someone said,
this.
Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Kill.
As they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Alert 3. On
2nd down now. Pollard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Here we go, 46.
One last shot
Get
there
ready.
for Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Boom. Sack, baby.
So
Sack.
time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Atlanta, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.